Hello everybody, this is Arkada. Today we're playing Trackday Manager. It is a racing simulator game. It's a little different than your regular racing simulator in that you do not actually drive the car. You are the manager and you give your driver instructions during the race. Let's jump right into this and have a look around. I have been playing it a little bit, so I do already have a little bit of setup in progress. Okay, we start off with in our garage here. As you can see, I already have a car and I do have sponsors on the car. Up here in the left, we see that we have my two sponsors. We have Real Deal Steel and Reroll. I have 5 less races remaining with Real Deal Steel and 7 races left with Reroll. We'll come back to sponsors in a minute. I currently have $10,000. When you start the game, you start off with $200,000, and the first thing you will do is click on the shopping cart, which takes you to a car dealership. At the car dealership, there are currently 6 cars available. However, only 2 of them are under the starting 200,000. So you'll have to start off with either a Raptor or an Avalanche. Now, if you have one selected and you mouse over the other ones, you can see the increase or decrease in stats that provided by the other cars. The Raptor is the one that I started, which starts off with a orange with a black spoiler. So after you've bought your car, you will go back to your garage. First thing you'll want to do is you'll probably want to customize it. You'll have the wrench here, which is upgrades. You won't be able to afford many upgrades at first. I have upgraded my body, and as you see, it is currently the ERC Aero mod is installed, which gives it a little less weight, has a little less drag, but it also has a little less downforce. Here you can now see the comparison to the original. I would click and drag that to the car to the location that I would want to install it, and now I have the original installed. Let me install that back. See, this is cooling. We have rear wings. I could afford those, but I'm not going to at this time. ECUs, brake, exhaust, transmission, suspension, and your KERS. Your KERS can either be active or inactive, and this shows the effect of KERS when it's on versus off. So with current KERS, we have a little less cooling, so higher chance of overheat, and top speed. Next, you'd probably want to go into paint. All these other designs you have to buy. Yes, some of them unlock and would be free once you've unlocked them. So I stayed with the basic design. I did paint it, however, so you can change the base paint, front wing, mirrors. So if we wanted to change the front wing to say that color, we could do the mirrors. We could go with green. Might go a little better with the purple. We could go with the wing, and we could there. Now we can either check out, which saves it, or reverts it. Wheels are, you have tires and rims. Your different tires do not seem to give you any type of performance difference. They are just the logos of different companies on the tires. This one I have unlocked and installed. And next we have our sponsors. You can see your styles, and you can do the large, medium, or small areas of the car. So if we look at the large, these are the large decal areas. We can turn on the medium decal areas. The way that works is you would just drag your decal to the location, and it puts it on both sides. And if we look at this sponsor has 3 decals, and we can put that decal, or we could put the black one, or we could do there. And then this shows your small ones, and you can either take them off or you could put them on. And we could put this there. And we can save this. So next, let's look over here at our team overview. Oh, our team overview, we have stats. As you perform various things, you have world rank, your national rank, you have your reputation, create date, you have cars sold, car upgrades, total value. Up here you get the star. We currently have 25 points. Like I said, you earn those from your races. You use those to upgrade your manager, so you can upgrade his negotiation skills or his networking skills. You can upgrade your pit crew. You can upgrade your driver. Each upgrade is 1/5 of a star, and that is the cost. You would click to upgrade it, but I don't have the points currently. We can come back to there. Here's your overall statistics. So I've completed 7 races, no DNFs, 3 top 5 finishes, 4 top 10s, last place twice, pole position twice, got fastest pit, and you have all kinds of stats you can go through. Here's different medals you win during the race. Gentleman's medal is awarded to the driver who is involved in the least accidents during a race. So I got that once. Go green, uses the least fuel during the race. Crowd pleaser, driver that has the longest drift distance in total during a race. Power slides, track statistics. It looks like there are only 6 races. 6 tracks. I did not know that. And then here's your achievements that you have achieved. I have a few so far. Next, we'll talk about sponsors. Here's your sponsor management page. You can look at all of them, or you can click just the tier 1, 2, or 3 sponsors. These are the ones that I have currently signed with, and I have 5 races and 7 races left in contract. You can have up to 10, and this time units that's based off your manager skill and how much he can do, how many actions he can take during a time. So let's look down here, and we only have 2, so we want to try to get another one. Let's look at the tier 1. Let's go with gatebill.no. We can either send an email, which has a 30% chance of making contact with that company, or we can call them directly. I believe the call actually uses 2 points, where 2 of our 10 points. So let's call them, and we failed. So we can't try them again at this time. Sponsors decline your contact request. You can try again after your next race. So let's look at another one. Let's try Extreme Car. No, we'll give them a call. And we are now so the phone call actually uses 3 units. We're now made 2 phone calls. We're down to 4. Now they did give us we did make contact, and we have a 22% chance of getting a contract if we request a contract at this time. We can do things to increase our chances, such as, but we don't have enough units for this, but we could spend 4 to have our CEO give a detailed presentation about our team. That cost us $3,000. Let's try that, and that has gotten us up to 48% chance of success. Now we can either request this at this time, or we can wait till after the next race and come back and give them another offer to continually increase that. So we will do that, because we're also out of actions at this time. So we'll go back to our garage, and we are now ready to go into a race, and we will click on the start race, and here's where the options are. So here's the cup, which is currently disabled. Clicking that actually bugs the game and doesn't allow you to start a quick race. So we'll currently go into a quick race, which is a one-off race. It searches for a race. It tries to match you up with other human drivers. I assume it uses relative skill level. If not, you get matched up against computerized opponents. This is I typically have about 2, maybe sometimes 3 human opponents in the field with me. So we have found a race. We'll be starting in 114 seconds. Gives us a little time to think. I don't know if we could actually No, we can't prepare. We don't know what racetrack we're going to be at. So that, to me, this is one downside currently with the game. You're not allowed to actually customize your car for the particular racetrack, such as a road course or an oval. I also am not sure about qualifying, but qualifying appears to be based off of previous lap times in previous races. So we'll see how that goes. I'm going to change the audio a little bit for the race just so because it does get a little loud. Well, here, I'll go ahead and show you the controls. So you can these are the instructions you give your driver during the race, and you can highlight your cars and names. So we only have 20 seconds to actually do our setup. Looks like we have the fastest qualifying time. Oh, and it is the oval, so we want to go hards and we want to go full. Last time I raced this, I managed to actually win the oval, and I had to save fuel. It looks like I am all against, looks like all my opponents are computer opponents. Down here at the bottom you can either click them or use your number controls. This is your boost. Gives you a little extra fuel consumption, gives you a little speed boost, but it can also overheat your engine. So we are going to boost a little bit at this time. Make sure we get out into the lead. We can zoom in and out, which I kind of like. Turn the names off. So let's have him start to draft the car in front of us. He's actually pulling away a little bit. We've completed a lap, so we now have curves. We'll use this in the straightaway along with the boost. So even though we are not actually driving, we are pretty much telling the driver step by step what to do at each portion of the race. We're currently drafting off this guy, which is pretty good. Hopefully that'll be saving a little bit of fuel for us. Looks like quite a traffic jam up here, and we are actually catching back up now. Let's give it a little, tell him to pass this guy. That actually did not work out good for us. So it's starting to get a little crowded here. We're going to actually have him try to pass this guy. And that didn't work out, so we just dropped back into drafting with them and try to save some fuel. And over here on the right we have our pit control where we can tell which tire to go and how much fuel. We're going to go with the medium tire, hard tire, and 100% fuel, so we're not have no changes there to those. And we are going to be, we're on our 14th lap, which just puts us halfway through the race. We've actually managed to save quite a good fuel. I think I'm going to risk it and push an extra lap. And we are going to pit this time. Wow, we overheated. What a mistake. Oh, we actually, looks like we have rain coming in. Might actually be fortunate for us. Let's actually go to, let's go to wet tires, and we are coming in for the pit. I think I hit pit a little bit too late last time. Now let's go back to hard tires. I don't know if I made that, if it's going to take that or not. Oh, I told it to launch soon. We didn't put enough fuel in it. I guess you can early launch like that. And we are on hard tires. And now it's raining, so we need to go right back in the pit for rain tires. I'm going to set fuel at 73%. So that is the race leader we were actually trailing. I do like that. You can pull down other teams and see their stats. Turn on our ECU for a little extra performance. Oh, and it has dried up. And so we came in 6th place. Made a few mistakes on managing that race, but so we did not get any medals for this race or awards. We did come in 6th. We gained $1,300, gained 50 experience, or we gained 210 experience. There's our money. Says we had a medal, but I don't see that. You can look at your results for the different zones within the racetrack, number of pit stops, and we'll go back to our garage now. So now we have 235 experience. We can go to our team. We'll go into here and we can work on our driver reaction. Helps him on his starts. We can do his handling. Actually, these are 300 points apiece, so we could not do those. Could work on the jack, the car, or the refueling, or the tires. Let's just put 1 point into the jack, and as we see, that actually is not going to increase our cost for our team. We'll accept that. We'll hold on to the 135. Let's work on upgrading the driver next. Let's go back to the garage. Let's go look at the contracts. So we had someone had called last time. Can't remember. Oh, here it is. Extreme car number. So they're currently at 48%. I believe that went up a little bit based on our performance in the race. So we can spent $5,000 to send them on a vacation. That's kind of a little desperate. Let's give them a grand dinner. So that gives us up to a 66%, and then I guess we could do event tickets as well. That puts a 77% chance of getting a contract. So let's see if we get that, and we do. It offer us a standard payment of $300 per race, and if we try to increase that, we go down to a 95% chance. They want us to win medals 5 times, in which case they'll give us a bonus of $250. Finish 5th or better 4 times for a $2,000 bonus. I like that. Win fastest zone twice. I think that's good. We can try to increase the amount they're going to pay us. $300. We have a 97% chance of accept. Oh, it actually win medal 6 times. So let's put that at 5. Let's up this one. There. Finish 5th or better 5 times. Let's go back to there. So let's see if we can get that. We have a 5% chance of failure. And we got it. We have 5 units left, so let's call Wicked Built. We'll place a phone call with them, and let's send them event tickets. So they are at 33%. We've used our units for this time. Pick up with them next race. So we can look at who all we have signed. We can go back to our car now. We can add them. Oh, sorry, to the painting logo. We can go into our sponsors and we can put Extreme Car logo. Let's put them on the dashboard. There we go. Let's put them there. There we go. Let's put Extreme Car on our spoiler. There we go. Now all 3 of our sponsors are represented on our car. Let's look at let's save those changes. Let's look at some upgrades. Well, we spent a little bit on getting more sponsors, so we actually I think we're gonna just stay where we are for right now. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. Like it, share it, subscribe to my channel. I play quite a few games. See different games now and then. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. See you.